On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, the Nevada Rural Housing Authority, Master Service Plumbing, Encore Mattress and AV Design, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good evening and welcome to a special late edition of The House Detective. For about 48 weeks out of the year, we air 5:30 right here on Channel 2 every Saturday afternoon. This week we're on a little bit late because of the fights, and next week we'll be back at our normal time. But this week we're going to show you a lot of great homes. Resale homes from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates, of course, and we're going to get started with some new homes, some really inventive designs by Ryder Homes. It's called Ventana. You'll find them up in the hills of East Sparks. Take a look at Ventana on The House Detective. We'll see you after this.
The hills of East Sparks has a new view of home. If you appreciate living on the forefront of design, then Ryder Homes has a community for you. Ventana. Live in a home you will enjoy raising a family in. Enjoy entertaining year-round and relax each day. Enjoy life at Ventana. Homes that optimize your lifestyle so you can enjoy life's little moments. Ventana by Ryder Homes in the hills of East Sparks.
One of the things that we pride ourselves on is customer service from the second we answer the phone all the way through till the job is done. Pleasant person on the phone when you call to speak with somebody, well-dressed professional plumbers that arrive, get the job done, do it right the first time, charge a fair price to do it, and warranty our work. If there are any issues down the road for whatever reason, whether it is part failure or something else, we will always warranty our work, and we will make every effort to get to people's homes as quickly as possible.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Realty Affiliates.
The professionals from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates sitting right next to me are all talking about frustrations for home buyers. Sitting right next to me is Shauna Gaines from the David Morris Group. Frustrations, it's out there, isn't it?
The max.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Christy George joins us. Christy, you got to have clients out there saying, what do I do?
What do I do? Low inventory again and just looking for the right home, but they'll be there.
And with all the weather that we had this past winter, Peter Moritz, it had to have stopped a lot of people from putting their homes on the market.
Unfortunately it did, but now it's time to go back shopping again. It's sunny.
That's right. Sun's come out. Time to put your home on the market. We do have 15 great homes from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. We're going to get started with number one. Peter, you're going to show it to us?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
One thing you'll love when you move into home number one is just how quiet the neighborhood is. This may not be one of the list features of this Hidden Valley home, but it may be your favorite. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-level home has a quiet room area just as you enter. Enjoy the family room that's anchored by a fireplace with tile surround. The kitchen has just been completely updated with new cabinetry and new counters to complement the stainless steel appliances. This 1,814 square foot home features tile and hardwood floors, and the master suite opens to the fully landscaped backyard. The asking price is $394,500, and there's even room for your RV. Give Erin Alpers a call and ask her to show you home number one. Erin's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Need a little extra space? Move into a home that has lots of space and lots of bedrooms. Home number 2 in Northwest Reno is a beautiful home with an open floor plan. As you enter this 2,797 square foot home, you'll find a large sitting room. This 5-bedroom, 3-bath home features one of the bedrooms and full bathrooms downstairs, which is great for visitors. The kitchen has upgraded granite counters, an oversized island, and stainless steel appliances. The private master suite enjoys views of the Peavine foothills, and the fully landscaped backyard enjoys a quiet cul-de-sac setting. The asking price is $489,000. Call Mike Smith at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and he'll tell you all about home number 2. Mike's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Have you shopped for a home in the Old Northwest? If you have, then you should appreciate home number 3. You'll see some great updates that make it move-in ready. This 3-bedroom, 3 full bath home has been remodeled and expanded, and it looks fabulous. There's a wood-burning fireplace in the family room, and the living room is ready for a wood stove. The updated kitchen now has granite counters and lots of custom cabinets. Enjoy original hardwood floors complemented by ceramic tile floors in all the bathrooms. And this 1,739 square foot home has fresh interior paint too. This must-see home has the asking price of $290,000, and you'll appreciate that there's a newer roof as well. For a private showing of home number 3, call Elizabeth Watson at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Call Elizabeth at 78 RE/MAX.
It feels like a brand new home in Devonte Ranch. Home number 4 is loaded with upgraded features. This 4-bedroom, 2-bath home has a great room, and one of the bedrooms could be used as an office or den. The kitchen has a breakfast bar and granite counters. Out back, you'll find an easy-to-maintain yard with a large paver patio. This 1,837 square foot home has an asking price of $365,000. If you would like to know more about home number 4, you can call Linda Averett. Linda's number at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates is 78 RE/MAX.
It's not a mirage, but an oasis in the desert. Home number 5 off the Pyramid Highway has acreage for your creativity, or you can just enjoy what's waiting for you. Start with a cedar log, Lincoln log style 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath single-level home on nearly 40 acres. Not enough? Enjoy a wide open living space with custom cabinets and granite counters. More? Your private estate also has a 1,700 square foot detached garage with RV parking and separate in-law quarters. Not enough? How about private grounds with a pond, waterfall, all on a backup generator, and a private well? Enjoy all this for the asking price of $990,000. Call Craig Boltman and have him show you home number 5. Craig's number at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates is 78 RE/MAX.
That number, 78 RE/MAX, is 787-3629. And remember, all you have to remember is the number. That's it. That's why we put it up on the screen. Just call the front desk and they have a list of what has been on the show this past week, and they'll get you in touch with that agent. All right, guys, let me give you all a break real quick. We want to let you know that Campbell's Carpets is the place to go to freshen up your home. Just put in some new carpet and man, how it changes your home. Here's Campbell's Carpets on The House Detective. We'll be right back.
After time, your carpet just wears out. No matter how much you clean and take care of it, it's time. Campbell's Carpets is the answer. They have been in the carpet business for over 30 years. They feature name brands like Stainmaster and Mohawk, and your home will never look so good. They get the job done quick and work within your budget. So stick with the company that knows carpets and hardwood too. Campbell's Carpets.
Woodland Village means amazingly affordable, well-built, and energy-efficient homes on large lots. Located in a beautiful master plan community with BLM access, Woodland Village is just a 17-minute drive to the center of town. 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes start in the low 200s with zero down financing available. Come see Woodland Village for beautiful, affordable homes. For more info, visit lifestylenv.com or call 971-2000. That's 971-2000.
The Home at Last program is a great program.
It's really there to help you. It's all about you. They're here to help you with anything you need. They don't make a profit. It's all for you.
Hello, my name is Carrie. This is my wife, Allie, our daughter, Jules, and our dog, Butters, and this is our new home.
Home. It's much more than a house. It's a home.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
We've talked about VA loans in the past, that they're a great way for a veteran to get into a home with no money down. Well, what if you're buying a little bit more expensive home? Can you still use that veteran benefit? We sit down with Kim Short from Axia Home Loans to talk about, it's almost a veteran jumbo loan.
Right, VA high balance,
right.
And we do sometimes call it a VA jumbo.
That's a funny term.
It is, and it's not really a jumbo loan.
No.
But the conforming loan limit in the county that you live in is usually kind of the cap that veterans think that they can borrow to. That has just been raised to $424,100 this year. But if you're buying a house that it's a little more, a lot of veterans say, I've got to come up with that difference as a down payment to use my benefit.
Just a sales price of $500,000.
Right.
That it seems like it's really close, but when you're saying I got to come up with $75,000 out of pocket, that can be a stretch for a lot of people.
It can be a total deal breaker.
All right.
So with VA, they allow for this formula, and I'm not going to get into exactly how it's calculated, but basically it will figure out how much down payment the veteran has to come in with.
Oh,
and
okay.
depending on the sales price of the home, it's probably going to land somewhere in the 5 to 10% range once we do the whole formula and figure it out.
Okay. So you're taking what was a zero down payment program and saying, we can kind of sneak it a little bit as long as you come up with a down payment.
Correct. And
Uh-huh.
yeah,
All
and
right.
so the other part of the benefit with this is on VA loans, some veterans are exempt from a funding fee if they have a disability, which is unfortunate, but that is one benefit they get. All other veterans have to pay a funding fee. Once you start putting a little bit of down payment in there, when you get to the 5 or 10%, that funding fee percentage goes down. We normally add that to the loan balance, but that means that they're not going to be exposed to that higher funding fee also.
Gotcha.
So there's a couple of little benefits with doing it this
Very
way.
good. Now, if you're a veteran, then you want to sit down with Kim. As you can hear, she knows her stuff. She knows how you can get into a home of your dreams. That's a little bit more than that $424,100.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. If you want to know more, sit down with Kim. How they get a hold of you, Kim?
Please give me a call on my cell, 775-815-2577.
It's Kim Short with Axia Home Loans talking about jumbo VA loans.
Yep.
Actually, but it really just simply says, if you've got some money and you want a little bit nicer home, you don't have to do zero down with this
Correct.
program.
And you don't have to do conventional with mortgage insurance, so it all works out.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kim. Good
Thank
stuff.
you.
All right, now we want to remind you that First Centennial Title is there when it comes to finishing up the process. Their team will make sure everything comes together, so when it comes time to close, they're there waiting for you. Here's First Centennial and the House Detective. We'll be right back.
Change happens. Styles of homes change. And the way we shop for a home has changed too. Here at First Centennial Title, we're dedicated to staying up with the changing times. So when the rules for buying your home change, we're on it. Our job is to protect your property rights. We're First Centennial Title, with the knowledge of yesterday and the technology for tomorrow.
We're going to roll right into home number 6 because I want to show it to you. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
You got that?
Yep.
All right.
The only thing that's missing from home number 6 is a white picket fence. This charming, super clean home in the new Northwest looks like the American dream. It's a bright, open 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home with an extra large 2-car garage. There's room in that garage for cabinets and a workbench. The living room is spacious and the kitchen opens to a nice family room with a fireplace and a sliding glass door that leads to an expansive deck and private backyard. This 1,837 square foot home is in a quiet neighborhood that you just might get a balloon or two to land in your front yard next September. The asking price is $339,000, and you'll love the new roof, newer appliances, and custom paint. To find out more about home number 6, call Raymond Solorzano at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Raymond's number is 78 RE/MAX.
If you have views, you better design a home that takes advantage of them. Home number 7 in Galena Country Estates is all about the views. This 4-bedroom, 3-bath home has a large living room with incredible windows that look out over the balcony, expansive yard, and valley views. You will find a completely remodeled kitchen with granite new custom cabinetry and natural stone backsplash. Downstairs is an expansive bonus room as well as extra bedrooms and access to the open backyard. Built on over an acre that backs up to Whites Creek, this 2,772 square foot home in South Suburban Reno is a very good buy at $574,900. Call Kim Delancey at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask about home number 7. Call 78 RE/MAX.
The neighborhood of Mogul is a collection of homes in a quiet area that could be perfect if you have to commute west on I-80 each day. Home number 8 is a ranch-style home in Mogul. This single-level 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has an open living area with a pellet stove and vaulted ceilings and a formal dining area. The kitchen has solid surface Corian counters, and you'll find stainless appliances and tile floors. Located on over half an acre, you will also find a newer roof, dual-pane windows, and new paint. The asking price of this 1,867 square foot home is $450,000, and you will love having no rear neighbors. Give Donna Clark a call at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask her to show you home number 8. Donna's number is 78 RE/MAX.
The sunsets are fabulous from the backyard of home number 9 in Northwest Reno. This beautifully appointed and maintained home sits on an oversized lot that backs up to open space. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home with a 2-car garage and low-maintenance laminate floors. It's a smartly designed home with a loft area that's perfect for your big screen TV, a workout space, or whatever fits your lifestyle. Out back, there's a covered patio and plenty of room for all of your big toys. And there's no HOA. With over 1,800 square feet of living space, this home is a very good buy at $352,000. Call Team Delancey at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates to find out more about home number 9. Call them at 78 RE/MAX.
There's a custom home in Gardnerville that has a private guest cottage out back that rents for $650 a month. This is home number 10, and it's truly special. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home that's in a park-like setting on a quiet cul-de-sac. It features a new roof, a newly remodeled master bedroom, and a remodeled kitchen with all new appliances. Additional features include blue pine ceilings and a second master suite upstairs. Out back is an amazing 5-car garage with an RV garage and a real professional workshop. With over 3,000 square feet of living space and more than an acre of land, this is a terrific buy at $639,000. For more information about home number 10, please call Laura Moline in the RE/MAX Realty Affiliates Gardnerville office. Laura's number is 782-8777.
782-8777. That's how you get a hold of Laura Moline in the RE/MAX Realty Affiliates Gardnerville office, and that's one of the many properties she has brought us over the past couple of weeks, months, and years that really highlight the Carson Valley. And that with a little rental property in back kind of helps things along.
Very special.
Nice touch. All right, let me give you guys another break. Encore Mattress and AV Design is a great place to stop if you're looking for a great night's sleep. You can get fitted exactly for the right kind of mattress that works for your needs. If you've got back and neck problems, they can help you out. It's Encore Mattress and AV Design here on The House Detective.
Save more at Encore. Hi, this is Brad Bolotin from the new Encore Mattress Discounters. If you want the best deal on the best mattresses anywhere in the Truckee Meadows, then come see us at Encore Mattress Discounters. On any mattress set over $7.99, get free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Encore Mattress Discounters is located behind the car wash where South Virginia Longley and Huffaker meet. Encore Mattress Discounters, the best of the best for a great night's rest.
Are you a desperate housewife? When desperate housewives need house cleaning help, they call White Lotus. White Lotus maids use non-toxic, biodegradable products. Call 856-2345 today.
Window coverings are so much more than blinds and shutters. They can add a real accent to any room in your home. Here at Accent Window Coverings, our team of professional designers will work with you to find exactly the look and feel your home needs using brands like Hunter Douglas for a stylish look to any window. Stop by our Hunter Douglas Gallery at 5030 Las Brisas Boulevard, right next to Reno's original Squeeze In, or look us up online. Accent Window Coverings, we'll get it covered.
This past winter has been a disaster for a lot of us when it comes to roofs or landscaping. Well, what if you have a tree that's about to do damage to your neighbors? What do? We've brought back in Kurt Franke from the lofts of Kurt A. Franke to talk about the potential of something that exists on your property that could hurt somebody else's property.
Like a tree.
Like a tree. Or they could fall on a car or a house or lots of things.
And we've had plenty of wind, we got wet soil, and sometimes snow lays on top of that. So I thought we'd talk about what happens and who's liable if a tree falls on a neighbor's house. Generally, what you're going to look at is the homeowner's insurance for the house that's hit will first cover that damage. Sure. They'll first pay for the repairs and whatnot. Then they'll make a determination of whether there's subrogation, whether there's a claim of negligence against the house or the property that the tree came from. Rarely do they pursue it if it's pursuant to a windstorm, wet soil, things like that.
And right now, I mean, it's so obvious as to what has happened that it's somebody's not going to usually come along and say, oh, you saw that tree was about to fall. It's been here for 50 years.
That's right.
It doesn't.
And I mean,
normally work
with
that
any tree, you can have decaying inside that you don't know about. It may seem totally sturdy. So generally, that they won't go after them for that reason, because there's not negligence if it's a natural occurrence or act of God, as it's often called. But if, for instance, if you have a tree that you've been working on, you know it's in bad shape, your neighbor's been warning you about it, then there might be an element of negligence.
And we've talked about history with claims and with legal suits, that if you can show history of saying, hey, this tree has been leaning for years and I can show you letter after letter, that's a different story, isn't it?
That's correct. And you generally don't, you know, it doesn't have to be a fancy lawyer-written letter. That might have a little more force to it. But it should be just a brief notice that I'm concerned about this. And once a party has noticed, this can be part of the catch-22 of the law, frankly, is once you have notice and you even try to do something, you're expected at that point to do it reasonably, with reasonable care.
Okay.
So you actually can impose a duty upon yourself sometimes by trying to do something.
Gotcha. If a tree has fallen and you've noticed and you want to talk to Kurt, you can get in touch with him. Kurt, how do they do that?
You can call me at 827-6100. Speak with Linda, Joe, or Natalie. They'd be happy to speak with you. Or go to my website. That's LOCAF, LOKAF.com.
It's the Lofts of Kurt A. Franke, just reminding us that acts of God happen.
Yep.
So that may be something that insurance can take care of. But if you've been negligent, you can sit down with Kurt. Good stuff. Thanks, Kurt.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Now, speaking of insurance, we want to remind you that Nicole Williams and her team are there 6 days a week to make sure you're properly covered. Here's Nicole Williams and her State Farm team on The House Detective.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's been our slogan for a long time, and for me, it means so much more. Hi, I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. As a Nevada native, our community is important to me. Not only will I work hard as your insurance agent, but my staff is here 6 days a week to cover your insurance needs, no matter when they happen. As your neighbor, give me a call to see if we can save you money on your auto, home, and life insurance.
You'll find it at Pioneer Meadows in Sparks, the evolution of a new home. Riata by Evolution Homes. This is Residence 3, a 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that has an optional den. At Riata, each of the homes comes standard with LED lighting, concrete tile roofs, and granite counters. Enjoy living in a new home with modern features. Enjoy Riata by Evolution Homes in Pioneer Meadows.
Moms love gifts. Sometimes moms get big gifts, and sometimes moms get little gifts too. But sometimes moms like the gifts that fit perfectly, like a gift from White Lotus. The ladies at White Lotus are licensed, bonded, and insured, and right now they're offering gift certificates to come clean your home for any occasion. So remember, sometimes moms like big gifts, and other times little gifts will do too. But a gift from White Lotus will do anytime.
I think we've got enough time to get into our last 5 homes from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Number 11, Shaw, that's your listing. We've seen it before. Great home, great pictures, nice and green and colorful.
Oh, it sure
that
is.
Helps.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see it.
You'll be surprised with all the room you get with home number 11 in DeMonte Ranch. With 5 bedrooms, it's a good thing there are great schools right down the street. With 3,858 square feet of living space, this home has quite a bit of room. The long list of upgrades includes granite counters in the kitchen, a full guest suite on the main level, and there's a loft that would make for a great home office. The balcony has a southern exposure looking out to the mountains and open space. This wonderful southeast suburban home has the asking price of $558,900. To find out more about home number 11, call us at the David Morris Group at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates. Their number is 78 RE/MAX.
Here's another opportunity to get into home ownership. Home number 12 in Sparks is right down the street from Parks and Schools. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath home with a fireplace has new interior paint, a new hot water heater, furnace, and a newer roof, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff when you move in. The kitchen has an extended breakfast bar and a serving window, and you'll love the hardwood floors. This 1,385 square foot home is ready for a quick close with an asking price of $225,000. To find out more, call Tim Beaupre at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask him about home number 12. Tim's number is 78 RE/MAX.
The moment you step into home number 13 in Spanish Springs, you will be taken by the stylish touches. From the tile entry to the upgraded cabinets in the kitchen, this is a great house on an oversized lot. Enjoy living in the single-level, 4-bedroom, 2-bath home with a great room design. The kitchen works around an island with granite counters and stainless steel appliances. The master suite has direct access to the backyard. Located on an oversized half-acre lot, you'll have plenty of room to add a sport court, RV pad, water feature, or even all of it. It's a level blank slate. The asking price is $460,000 for this 2,144 square foot home. Give Ken Scott a call at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask him to show you home number 13. Ken's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Now let's bring you to the quiet community of Timberline in the hills of West Carson City. That's where you'll find home number 14. This beautiful community is filled with rolling hills, pines, and views of the valley. Tucked away on a very private 3rd-acre lot, you'll find a nicely updated home with 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths. There's a formal sitting and dining room, and the kitchen has just had granite counters with a custom travertine backsplash added. This 2,351 square foot home is insulated from the elements in a park-like setting with tall trees and mature landscaping. Located on a quiet cul-de-sac, this Carson City home has the asking price of $399,900. Call Chris Whitney at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates and ask him about home number 14. Chris's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Let's bring you up to the golf community of Somerset and take a look at a custom home that's filled with upgrades. This is home number 15, and the views of the community are magnificent. It's a handsome 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home with a formal living room, formal dining room, and a great room that takes full advantage of the views. The huge kitchen has high-end finishes along with a center island and a breakfast nook. This beautiful 3,443 square foot home with fabulous views of Somerset is priced at $699,000. For a private showing of home number 15, please call Alexandra Yardley. Alexandra's number at RE/MAX Realty Affiliates is 78 RE/MAX.
78 RE/MAX, or you can go to renotothemax.com. You'll see all of the listings that RE/MAX Realty Affiliates has to offer, and there aren't a lot of them because we need your listings right now. That's right?
Yes,
right.
absolutely.
Shauna Gaines, okay, very quickly for all of you,
Yeah.
a little bit of advice to a buyer right now. Is it nothing more than patience?
Patience, and don't fear being competitive. I'm not talking being crazy,
Right.
but you have to be willing to put your best foot forward, that best offer forward right out of the gate.
Christy George, you want to add to that?
Be ready, because when the one does come on the market, be ready to pull the trigger.
Have your financing in line
Right.
and be ready to go. Peter,
I was just going to say that get pre-approved, make sure you understand exactly what you're looking for, and a good experienced agent can help you out.
Yeah.
You got some
Get
good knowledge right there. We want to thank you for joining us a little bit late here on a Saturday. We'll be back next week, our normal time, 5:30, right here on Channel 2. Until then, have a great week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, the Nevada Rural Housing Authority, Master Service Plumbing, Encore Mattress and AV Design, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Realty Affiliates.